and welcome to the Three Not So Wise Men. I'm Jack.
I'm Krais.
And I'm Austin.
And today we have a very special episode. By that I mean another one of our episodes, the Assassin's Creed video game episode.
To get the full experience, put your hood up and so that you can't see us and just hear us.
I don't have a hood on what I'm wearing right now, so they're just... I guess I'm a Templar. I'm not very excited about that.
Tisk, tisk. Grace, get your hidden blade ready.
Shit, I forgot to bring it.
God damn it.
I hit it too well.
Yeah. So, what we got for you guys today is it's pretty simple. We're just going to make an Assassin's Creed game. Assassin's Creed, pretty popular video game going around. They just announced that they're doing the Black Flag remake as a recording, as well as they just bumped up the FPS for consoles for Assassin's Creed Unity. So Assassin's Creed's got a lot good going for it right now.
Yeah, people have been asking for a game set in Japan for a while, and then Shadows came out and they were disappointed. So I'm glad it seems like they're taking a step back from making new games, which I think is good.
Yeah.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I've seen clips from it, and there's a lot of things that they could have improved upon for it.
Yeah, it seems like they're definitely taking their time with their next project, which seems to be Assassin's Creed Hex.
Ooh.
Or Codename Hex is at least what it is right now.
Yeah.
But still not a lot of details on it, but we're excited about that.
Ooh, Salem Witch Trials.
Ooh, that might be a fun
That'd
one.
be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Witches are, probably Assassin's Creed members or the Templar or something like that.
I mean, in general, Assassin's Creed's pretty open. Before we get into it, because I'm kind of just ready to get into it, what is everyone's favorite Assassin's Creed title?
Oh, God.
Black Flags.
Black Flags?
I actually haven't finished Black Flag. I started playing it a while back, but I never got a chance to finish it because I got, really busy.
Mm-hmm.
But it would probably be... Oh, now, do I out myself as a non-fan, I guess? Oh, no. Okay, well,
You've started your sentence, you gotta finish it.
Okay, well, I really like Origins.
Okay, honestly, Origins is considered one of the best ones in the series because it is... did the fine line of bringing something new to the Assassin's Creed franchise, but it still had that core element of Assassin's Creed.
Right.
And Assassin's Creed Origins was actually the last one I finished, so I actually really enjoyed that one.
See, I like Origins for, nostalgic reasons, but if I had to, pick one that I liked purely for gameplay, it would probably be, Assassin's Creed 2, the Ezio trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Ezio trilogy.
For me, I think I have to go with Assassin's Creed 3.
Really?
That's my second favorite.
I like the Revolutionary period.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Connor because I really like how they embrace the Native American culture and the tomahawks he uses and just his combat all around. It just feels really nice.
I like that they were able to do a mix of gun and bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that fighting style and gameplay perspective.
If I had to pick one thing from 3 that I loved the most, was definitely the rope dart. The rope dart combat was so good.
They also had some really good chase scenes in
did.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
Also, you get to meet George Washington.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also the father-son dynamic too.
Mm-hmm.
That was also really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we said our favorite games. We're all at least fairly familiar with it.
Yeah. I said let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
All right. We'll get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. And time. Well, you ever get those moments when you have, I had this really great idea, and it's a last minute thought, and it's literally just a miscellaneous thing, but then right when you put the section in, it's gone?
I have not actually experienced it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's happened. That happened to me on this one.
Yeah, I feel really good with what I have, honestly. I'm in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I kind of like what I got. It's just, I'll get into it when I talk about mine.
Yeah. I was a little bit more scattershot on this one, but, it is what it is.
I had an idea, and I have I have everything I need on here. I feel really good about this one.
Yeah. All right, you ready to find out who's doing what?
Yeah, let's figure this out.
I'm so curious what you guys did.
I'm so curious what y'all did, too.
We have all of history for this one, so
yeah.
we'll see. Oh,
There's a really good chance that I have
Oh,
some.
Krais, who's going first?
The first person is Jyck.
Okay.
it is Jack.
Yeah.
All right.
What were you saying, Krais?
I have a really bad feeling that my topic might line up with someone else's. I got that sinking feeling because
Maybe Austin.
I mean, there's a chance. There is very much always a chance because
Yeah.
you look at our historical fiction video game.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, also,
yeah,
I'll talk about.
you keep talking.
I mean, also, Assassin's Creed has made so many games in so many different parts of the world in so many different times or decades. There's bound to be there's not much else that we can go for, but
I disagree.
I mean, right, but there's just a lot to cover. But
yeah.
Anyways, I think Austin's next.
He's right, and I blocked my view from
Yeah.
So yeah, Grace got it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll come clean. After you moved the hand, I saw it for a split second.
Well, you got the first one right.
I got the first one right. That one was me guessing.
Yeah.
But I did see the second one, so okay. I'm kind of glad I'm going last because mine is. I got something to say. I got a soapbox.
Oh, I got soapbox for mine too.
I got a mic. I got a soapbox. I got a crudely crayon drawn tie shirt.
I don't have a soapbox. Mine's just a game I think would be fun to play.
All right, let's hear it.
So I'm going to go into it. First off, the game is called Assassin's Creed Missions. This is more of a mini game. This is not a full. It's not a spin-off game, but it's not like one that's. It's not like Black Flag, Shadows, where it's a full-fledged story.
Yeah, it's not a mainline one.
Yeah. It's not a mainline game.
Okay.
In fact, it doesn't have a story at all. And because of that, I think this would be like a decreased price for like $30 or something like that.
Fair.
But let me show you what I have. So this game purely jumps into the stealth and combat of Assassin's Creed. There are 3 different settings, and you can have a customizable experience. Enjoy your favorite parts of Assassin's Creed gameplay. So this is essentially just the missions part of Assassin's Creed games. Because sometimes, I want to play Assassin's Creed, but I don't want to go through a storyline. I just want to go and invade a fort or something like that.
Valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I kind of wanted just a game designated for that.
Yeah.
So I have 3 different settings. I tried to do ones that were either really popular or we have been to a few times, or ones that can incorporate stuff from different games.
Yeah.
For instance, the first one is the Holy Land, where Assassin's Creed 1 was set in. And you can bring in different, and that's like a generic area. Like it can be like as far as Egypt, you can go farther east, west, north, etc. Another one is Britain, just really kind of anywhere in northern or western Europe. To be honest, I just specifically said Britain. And then the Caribbean. So there's customizable experience. There are 3 types of missions. There's invade and secure, sneak into a location and retrieve an important item. There's eliminate, kill or capture everyone in a mission area. Assassinate, assassinate the target, and escape. The escape is key, because in invade and secure, you have to get to a certain spot after you get the item, because you have to secure it, but you don't have to escape fully. And assassinate can allow for chases and stuff like that. But for Holy Land, I said each setting has, I kind of designated a generic thing for each mission type in each land. For the Holy Land, I put a notable figure's home retrieving a holy relic. For Eliminate, you invade a fort run by the Templars. For Assassinate, you go into a temple and kill a Templar priest. For Britain, I have, for Invade and Secure, an encampment to steal military intel. To Eliminate is a castle. For Assassinate, it's a government building, and to assassinate a Templar politician. All the enemies are Templars.
Yeah. They're the bad guys.
I mean, yeah.
They're the bad guys.
They are the bad guys, yeah. For the Caribbean, I still don't know how. Pirates of the Caribbean's messed me up. I don't remember.
I think it's
It's
both.
officially Caribbean, but
Yeah.
it's accepted now. Both.
Yeah.
Words evolve.
I'll probably switch between them.
fine.
For the Caribbean, you invade a mansion by the sea to steal a priceless piece of art that has a secret map on it.
What?
That you don't do anything with, because that's not part of the game.
What?
For Eliminate, you invade a port. And then for Assassinate, you go into an enemy ship and you have to kill the captain.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Now, that being said, how you do these things, as long as you achieve the goal, you're good. So if you're going to assassinate, as long as you kill your target and escape, you can barge in and just kill it, fight everyone.
So it allows multiple play styles.
Exactly.
Cool.
And for the eliminate, you would have like allies with you is another thing. So like if you're invading a castle, it's not just you. As well, during these mission styles, you can also choose which of these things you want more of. And you can choose from some, a moderate amount, or the focus. And that is stealth, combat, and tactical thinking. So if you want to invade a fort that has but you want it to be more tactical, like maybe there's some archers on the walls and maybe a catapult or something like that, and you have to take that out before you can really get to the gate, you can have tactical thinking be the focus, then combat, then stealth. If you really just want to sneak in and assassinate someone and escape, it could be stealth, tactical thinking, combat, etc. And then the character. The character is mostly customizable, but I figured just at least start with just 6 base looks. Mm-hmm. I think maybe later, like a DLC or something, you could have like a fully customized character, but that's not really the point of this. And I'm thinking the base looks will probably just be different notable characters throughout the Assassin's Creed games.
So Ezio, Edward,
etc. Yeah, Connor, yeah. And then there are base stats you can allocate points into to buff up, kind of like the point buy system in D&D, or Baldur's Gate 3 if you haven't played D&D. And those are stealth, difficulty being detected, assassination, the types of assassinations you can do, because, there's the one from the haystack or the bushes, there's one walking up to an enemy and just assassinating him, jumping down from somewhere, etc. You have really low in assassination, you probably are just able to go up behind someone and assassinate them. Mobility, the speed at which you move, whether it's just walking around, jumping from things to things. Ranged weapon damage, melee weapon damage, and health, how much health you have. There are also 4 classes, each with their own bonuses. There's True Assassin, +2 to assassination, +1 to stealth. They have bonus to the weapons Hidden Blade and the Blowgun, and they are allowed to do special assassinations with increased range, like the jump down assassinations can be from greater distances, you don't have to be immediately above them. The bush assassinations, the enemy can be farther away from the bushes than the rest, etc. Sniper, +2 to range, +1 to mobility, bonus to weapons, rifle and bow. Special ability has increased range on all ranged weapons, and it starts with more ammo and can get extra for when they loot. With looting and everything, the common gameplay aspects of fighting and stealth are just inherent in this game as they're inherent in Assassin's Creed. Barbarian, +2 to melee, +1 to health. Bonus to weapons, 2-handed weapons and 1-handed weapons. Special ability, can sprint at enemies and crash into them for extreme damage. Can swing a 2-handed weapon as fast as a single-handed. Duelist, +2 to health, +1 to ranged or melee, you choose. Special ability can enter focus, where you deal increased damage to a single target until they are eliminated, you damage another target, or time runs out. And then I have a few weapons listed, and this is the last thing I have. Mm-hmm. Going into it, the scale is 1 is the worst, 3 is the best. When I say speed, it's how fast until you can use it again, so how fast do you swing something, how fast it takes to reload something, etc. Damage is damage dealt per blow. Range is in feet. For the Hidden Blade, it's just maxed out on everything, but can only be used in assassinations. The Blowgun, it's a ranged weapon. Speed 2, damage 2, range 20, but this can have special effects like poisoned, paralyzed, etc.
Yeah.
The Bow, ranged. Speed 2, damage 3, range 60, and can have some special effects. Pistol, ranged, speed 3, damage 2, range 30, must reload after 6 shots, and it also is loud. It's not a silent thing. Rifle, ranged, speed 2, damage 3, range 80, must be reload after 1 shot, loud. 1-handed weapon, melee, speed 3, 2 if you choose to dual wield, damage 2, range 3. 2-handed weapon, melee, speed 1, damage 3, range 7. The appearances of these weapons depend on setting. one- and two-handed weapons can have different looks depending on what weapon you choose to use, but the stats are the same. So if you want to use 2 daggers, they deal the same damage as a sword or 2 swords. If you want to use a warhammer, it's the same damage as like a great axe, etc. So to kind of go over what each of those means, the blowgun is shorter distance but is faster to use. The bow has greater distance and damage, but it's not as easy to use. Pistol, shorter range and is loud but does more damage, or is better, is really quick to. I'm thinking like a revolver. Rifle, greatest range and max damage, but it's loud and you have to reload after one shot. And then one-handed weapons, they're melee and they're faster than two-handed weapons. But if you're the barbarian, they're the same. And that's actually all I got for you.
Honestly, I liked it with what it was.
Yeah, it's good. A quick question: how much do you know about Assassin's Creed? Like the first one?
The first one, I haven't played the first one. I know basically nothing. Really.
Okay, well, funny enough, so one of the reasons why Assassin's Creed 2 became so popular is because it completely changed like the gameplay like side of things in it. Like Assassin's Creed, the first one at least, was kind of more what you're kind of pitching, which is I find it very interesting. It was more of like there's missions that you would do that you would like show up and then do them. But what you have sounds way more like fleshed out and more developed, because if I'm remembering correctly, it was quite literally you show up, you spawn into a location, you need to kill this person, and you need to sneak over to that person to kill him. That was it. Like, and you would get the story as you did that. I would play this 10 times more than I would play that.
Yeah, I think,
good job.
Yeah, I think with that, it's kind of because you're merging multiple of the mainline games.
Yeah.
So you're getting these different eras on top of that, which adds to the replayability of it. I also think that's pretty awesome that you decided to include the weapon stats to the game, because that was not something I was expecting, but it's very fair, and I enjoyed listening to that. I just think it's a really solid one. Like, you said it yourself, this is more of a side game. It's not supposed to be this big, epic one. It's just like, here's have some fun. Hop in, play a couple rounds. Could be a lot of fun. Is it single player or co-op?
I've always had it as single player. I don't know how you would do co-op.
Assassin's Creed has done co-op before.
I meant for this game specifically.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, but I need some time to like flesh that out.
It's just something to toss around.
Yeah.
But overall, I really thought this one was pretty good. Okay. I guess with that note, we'll get into mine. So I'm going to say the title of mine, and then I'm going to go into my rant, and then I'll get to the rest of my pitch.
Fair enough.
So my Assassin's Creed game is called Assassin's Creed Civil War.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
let me tell you something. A couple months ago, there was a report, or a leak, I can't remember which it was, but apparently Ubisoft was making a Assassin's Creed game set in the American Civil War. And you were going to play as either a freed or a runaway slave who started fighting Confederates. But they canceled it because it was problematic.
That's history.
Yeah. And
Assassin's Creed 3 isn't problematic.
Exactly. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to do what Ubisoft was chicken to do.
Oh my god, I love you.
I honestly was thinking of doing Assassin's Creed set in Civil War before I had the idea for mine.
I will say, because I don't know if you were just radiating energy or something. As we were writing, I had the fun idea of like, what if we just did like World War II Assassin's Creed, and I thought that would be fun as hell.
There is one set in World War II.
There is?
It's a smaller one, yeah. Winston Churchill and everything.
I don't know anything about
it.
It's
World War II is not the main setting of it.
No.
It's the one in London, isn't it?
I think so. I just looked up like the locations that.
I believe it's the one where you play as the brother and the sister assassins.
Oh, the last one.
The Fries.
What is it? Syndicate?
Unity? So.
Yeah, it's the one that has Jack the Ripper in it. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't remember.
I'm gonna look this
up.
No,
Unity's the one with the French Revolution.
Yeah.
I can never remember between those three. I think it's Syndicate.
But yeah,
I'm gonna look this up.
So
I'm curious.
that one is a World War II. However, and I did consider doing one set in the actual trenches of World War I or World War II. But I decided to go with Civil War because it kind of pissed me off that they did that.
Yeah, no,
and Civil War is like one that's really good.
That's so
because
stupid.
it's basically Django Unchained
Real quick.
with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It is Syndicate.
Okay,
Okay,
yes.
Syndicate.
But yeah.
Yep.
Django. Oh.
But I'm also taking some influence from some of the newer games as well as some of the older ones. So I'm kind of bringing a bunch of fun features back.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one, you get to play as two assassins in the American Civil War as they hunt down members of the Order who orchestrated the events of the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
This one, you can play solo or co-op as you travel the north and south of the 1800s America.
Mm-hmm.
So price of the game, $70, pretty standard Assassin's Creed. This
Yeah.
will be considered a mainline Assassin's Creed game.
Mm-hmm.
Rated M, strong language, violence, blood, gore,
Mm-hmm.
all the general stuff for Assassin's Creed. Like I said, this was a little scattershot, so story is not fully fleshed out at all. It's just kind of general assumption with stuff. One thing I am bringing back, I am bringing back the modern day storyline because that one goes back and forth whether they do it or not,
Yeah.
and how much they do it. But another reason I call it Civil War is that the Abstergo Industries, which is the Templars in the modern day,
Yeah.
they're having a little bit of a Civil War division in their system.
I had a feeling.
So there's an insurgent team of scientists who use the Animus, and those of you who don't play Assassin's Creed, the Animus is what allows people in modern day to transport their subconscious into their bodies of their ancestors who were the assassins.
And then later, just anyone they had DNA of.
Yep.
I found that out. I didn't realize that.
That was the thing.
I'll talk about that later, guys.
Oh, that was his origins thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a. Oh, it's that's a wound.
We might.
That's a wound.
Looks like we'll be talking about that in Krais Pitch. But yeah, so this insurgent team's going to be working on that to help to locate an artifact that was last seen during the Civil War, and they're aided by a modern day assassin. I can't remember if they have. Is it still just the assassins? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
it,
still the assassins.
They're still
Okay, I
just
can't
called the
remember what
Assassins.
the
They don't have a
modern day
specific
team is.
name because they're very underground, very small.
I think
I know it's very small.
If I remember correctly, the Templars like rebranded into Abstergo.
Yes.
To like
modernize.
And also be more in the public domain.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if there was a company called the Templars, I wouldn't trust them. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Continuing on, that's about all I have with modern day. That's as far as I got with it. As the assassins, you will track down, assassinate, and fight your way through politicians, Confederates, and even clan members in order to find the secrets you seek. Like I said, I was a little pissed. Like, Django Unchained. Yeah, Django Unchained times Assassin's Creed. That should be a fun game to play right there. So, and then during the story, you'll interact with famous figures such as Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant, who was the general for the Union. And then the final boss for the game, or the main story, is Robert E. Lee, the general of the Confederacy. I'm taking some creative liberties with it. I said kind of screw it. I kind of want a fun game. I'm leaning more on against historical accuracy, but there are still some ways you'll tie it up a bit.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather have fun with it.
Yeah.
The two assassins, we have Joe Smith, who is the former slave. He was trained by William Jones in the ways of the Brotherhood. Joe's outfit is going to be a little bit more torn up, and he'll still have some of his slave rags in it. And this is intentional because with it, he'll have a hood attached to it. He can take his hood on and off during gameplay to blend in with other slaves on plantations or in the plantation homes. So he can just look like one of the slaves in there to help with the assassinations.
That makes sense. I was like, where are you going with this? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But because he has a background in labor, this also comes to the more modern gameplay design. He's more the tankier one. So if you want to rush in and fight people, he's the guy you want to use because he can take the damage and he can deal a lot more damage with it. William Jones is a Union soldier and Brotherhood member who trains Joe. Yeah. He's more the traditional assassin, so he's going to be, classic, going to hide in the shadows, sneak up, and attack people. But because he has military training, he's going to have access early to revolvers, and he has this ability where he can target weak points on people for extra damage. We're going to have skill trees like they do in most Assassin's Creed. So, improve the assassin's stats, increase weapon stats, the general stuff.
Yeah.
Gain abilities that are not explained at all.
Yep, exactly.
Sorry, getting a little salty.
Don't step on the soapbox quite yet.
Yep.
Still,
I'm looking at it.
You'll have your time. Mike's mine now. For the map, again, it's 1800s America between the north and south. It's kind of still more on the eastern side of things. You're going to be able to blend in with towns, fields, plantations, and other stuff that are fitting for that time period. Mm-hmm. Some of the tools and weapons, of course, you got to have the hidden blade. That's the same. Throwing daggers. You'll still get swords because they will still use it.
Sabers, yeah.
Yep. I do have 2 weapons that start off exclusive to the 2 assassins. Mm-hmm. But as you progress, you'll be able to swap them out. Yeah. And I'm sure there would be more if I thought of more, but well. For Joe, his exclusive is he has twin sickles. So he can rip people in half.
Yeah, that's cool.
One of the brutality.
Yeah. One of the things is if you look back at some of the assassination animations from the previous games, they get brutal in those ones. So I wanted to bring back some of the brutality with it because it's me, of course.
Yeah.
And then William, he's got the revolver to start with. Throughout the game, you'll be able to unlock a rifle for both assassins, which both know about the guns. The guns make a lot of noise, so they're not going to be you use it, you're going to get spotted pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You got the noisemaker. Every Assassin's Creed game has some sort of noisemaker that they can use to lure people.
Distract, or throw a bottle or something.
Yes.
In the Ezio trilogy, it's like toss some coins.
Yeah, and there's some sort of, in Mirage, there's some sort of box that you can throw. Basically, it's just a way to move enemies. Yeah. And then, of course, blow darts. Because, sometimes you don't want to kill them. You just want to put them to sleep for a little bit. And like I hinted to earlier, that when I said this main story was done, Robert E. Lee was the main bad guy. I did come up with a DLC idea for the game. Again,
Wilkes Booth.
Yep, game makes a little bit of history, but with the war ended, the danger still looms in the U.S. as President Abraham Lincoln hears rumblings of a Templar member still roaming in the north. The 2 assassins will look for clues and try to solve who is this Templar member, just like standard Assassin's Creed style. And then the Templar member is John Wilkes Booth. You get a chase mission where you're chasing John Wilkes Booth through the streets and into the theater as he tries to, and he succeeds at assassinating Abe Lincoln. So you'll get to see that in the game.
God.
And then the final fight will be in the burning barn where John Wilkes Booth died. So in the cutscene that plays, Joe's gonna be the one that finishes him by shooting him, and he tells, both the assassins tell the soldiers outside to take credit for it. So the assassins can fade out in the night because they feel deep remorse because they failed the president of the United States. Yeah. So they're just fading from the night as well as fading from history. Yeah. And that's what I got for Assassin's Creed Civil War.
Nice. Krais, do you want to go first? Or?
As the meme goes, absolute cinema. I will say, there's something about the way you didn't really touch upon him much, but Abraham Lincoln kind of reminds me of Leonardo from the Assassin's Creed 2 era. He's he becomes Ezio's friend and helps him, and so I kind of feel like
that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, I love the idea of just befriending Abe Lincoln in the past as this assassin, and then just letting him down. That's a really good writing. I love that a lot. Also, props to you for having the balls to do the Civil War. I know I can see why Ubisoft was a little hesitant to do that, but come on, really good.
I've got a few things, all of them good. I have one thing. So for the final, do you kill Robert E. Lee? Robert E. Lee is the final boss.
I would have to go back and see what happened in history.
Yeah, because he wasn't killed.
I know he survived. If what I was originally picturing, because I know he was at the conference and the surrender and stuff.
He signed the.
Yeah, he signed it. Yeah. It's more he's still doing stuff out after the wars ended. So,
my thoughts would be you fight him, but you don't kill him, and then you force him to sign that treaty.
That could be. That's what
I was thinking.
I can get behind that.
And then maybe there's an epilogue scene where they kill him years.
Yeah, and there'd be stuff you go to the events the Gettysburg Address and stuff. But again, I was just I was kind of scattershot on this one. So
Yeah.
like lots of history right here, and just like do this, and
Yeah.
fuck you, Ubisoft.
Yeah, there's a moment where after Robert E. Lee signed it, the surrender, and he and his soldiers were leaving. The Union soldiers started cheering, and I forget who it was. Was Ulysses S. Grant
He was the main general who later became president.
Yeah. Was he the one at that conference?
Yeah.
Yeah, he became president after. Anyway, someone basically said, stop cheering because now is the time for our nation to heal. Is essentially what it was, and I didn't want to lose that from history because of how important I think it is.
No,
so that's why I proposed.
I didn't know about that. Like I didn't know, or if I did, I forgot about it because it's been years since I took Civil War history.
Yeah,
but like, no, I get behind that. It was like either post-war and he's down, but I do like you have to force him to sign the address.
Yeah,
and it's maybe like a request from Lincoln. Do you want to kill him?
Yeah, I think because that quote I just mentioned was very much in line with Abraham Lincoln's philosophy. He didn't make slavery. He didn't sign the Emancipation for so long because he knew when he did it, it would really it would truly divide the country, and he didn't want to do that. He wanted to restore it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, do we have a moment where the character comes up, sees him dying, and we just have a little cutscene of that, and then getting furious and then chasing off after Wilkes Booth? Can we have a little really gut-wrenching moment?
Yeah, we can have that.
Yeah.
We can see him as he's laying down on that bed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would really help go.
What I'm saying is that they're still going to chase him after he's been shot, but...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just think, if he runs in, hears the gunshot, Wilkes Booth runs off, he, runs in, checks real quick, and then he sees him dying, and he's and he just holds Lincoln, his friend, for a
Remember, there's two of those, so there'd be double the...
Oh, yeah, there'd be two of them, but, yeah. I also like that it is co-op.
Yeah, and if you play single player, you'll just be able to swap between the two.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a little worried about that.
Yeah. Is it it's like the other one's played by a bot and you can just switch between them as needed?
Yeah, it's gonna be more like the GTA swap style and not the Assassin's Creed Shadow swap style where you only get to pick as one. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be more you can alternate between the two.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My brain went to you switching characters in this game and you going to the next character. And you as soon as you take control, they go, "Ah, shit! Here I go killing again."
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Shit! Here we go again.
Yeah, that's all I had. I really liked it.
Glad you did. Yeah. All right, Krais. You've got a lot of bottled up energy, so let's hear it.
All right. I need to start this off properly. Okay.
I'm scared.
So.
I was excited. Now I'm scared.
You should be.
Hey, you're not the one sitting next to him.
That's a good point.
Okay, yeah, no, I got names. I got a list. Where the fuck is my pitch?
That's why I use my laptop when I write.
Yep.
Where the hell is? Oh, there it is. All right. In the far off year of 2009, Ubisoft released a game called Assassin's Creed 2. Mm-hmm. It was a break of after the success of Assassin's Creed 1. They decided to follow up with 2 and completely change the game, introducing a world, more lore, and of the like. In the game, there was 7 statues introducing the 7 founders of the Assassin's Creed. Okay, mm-hmm. Each one having killed various famous people from history, and what they contributed and how they killed that target. Mm-hmm. And then Origins happened, and they fucking crapped on it. Well, not entirely. They did kind of pay homage to one of the founders. I can't remember her name, but she is Bayek's wife in Origins.
Oh, Aya.
Aya is her real name, but she has she goes by a different name, as the founder.
Gotcha. Real quick, by the way, I know these names more from the Magic the Gathering cards than from the games themselves. Just so you know, I can show you the cards. All right, continue.
And then, anyways, but after Origins, I was expecting more stuff about the founders. They did not do that. Instead, they decided to do basically Assassin's Creed-esque games. And while I love Odyssey, I want that on the record. It is not an Assassin's Creed game. He is not an assassin. Mm-hmm. He just uses a broken spear as a hidden blade. Mm-hmm. He is not a true assassin. His grandfather...
You're also assuming that the player chose the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and...
More people choose the girl, too. I don't remember their names because I haven't played it.
Alexios and... I'm about to go grab that magic card. I forget her name.
Anyways,
Cassandra.
We do know that Alexios' grandfather was the assassin.
Leonidas.
Yes, but we never actually... We only hear about like 2 lines. That's it. And then Valhalla happened. So this is my declaration of war against Ubisoft for not giving me my founders' games. Mm-hmm. This is Assassin's Creed Babylon.
Austin's flipping out.
You're doing Babylon?
I'm doing Babylon because Ubisoft is too much of a fucking coward.
We got a lot of hate for the creators of this franchise.
Okay.
Also, isn't it Ubisoft, not Ubisoft?
I don't care.
I've heard both.
I'm gonna look up the real thing. I've become such a... I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, so to go back to my original point, Assassin's Creed 2 introduced the 6 founders. One of them, I can't pronounce her name. I'm gonna hand it over to Austin and see if he can't give it a shot. Iltani, yes. In Assassin's Creed 2, it was revealed that she is the killer of Alexander the Great by poisoning him. And so that is the story of Assassin's Creed Babylon. The story, you follow Atali. Oh, by the way, no Animus. You just play as Atali.
Oh, so it's more of a page out of Mirage, where it's just, okay.
I like the idea of it more being the, like, current assassins are being like, well, we always pay homage to who we were and who came before us. And, like, having the documentations of, like, assassins from past, and they're like reviewing the documentations of Itani.
I like it. Good approach.
Thank you, because so you play as Itani and you get to run around Babylon during the fall of Babylon, like the tail end of Babylon. You grow. So Itani will start out as a street urchin of some kind, and in Babylon, so you get to grow up in Babylon as it's like the tail end of its
lifespan.
Thank you. She's brought in by the government to become an assassin. But while she's an assassin, she is lied to by a certain Alexander the Great to help him take over the country. Like he uses her as his weapon of like weakening Babylon to a point where he can come in and conquer it. So the rest of the story is Iltani going across not just Babylon but the Middle East, looking for Alexander the Great's generals to find him. Yeah, she wants to go find the generals. I didn't really work out the full story because I had to do like so much history. But I did do a skim. But you would be going around, going to major cities, finding some of Alexander the Great's generals and killing them, trying to slow down his conquering of the territory. All of this would be leading up to, and you would be going after the generals to like learn Alexander's whereabouts. And I actually have it so that there's like 3 places that you actually do find Alexander again, and one reason or another he gets away, or she has to retreat because there is, from what we do know about her, she'd had a battle in Herat, Herat, where he was stationed, but she failed her mission to try to kill him there, and so like you would play, that would be like one of the climax missions. Like you get there. You finally find him. You go to kill him. He like evades her, and she has to try again. There's also a very specific palace in Babylon where he officially died. I'm going to kind of tweak it a bit. Like that's kind of where the final battle will start, where she's trying to kill him, and he gets away. But the final battle will be at the Tower of Babylon, at the tallest part of it, and you would have basically a boss fight with Alexander the Great, while he has a piece of Eden. Which, if you guys don't know, it is some of the like lore in the game. It is speculated that he had a piece of Eden. That's why he was able to conquer so much territory. So you would be fighting him while he's like trying to control you. According to what we know about her in the second game, she kills Alexander the Great by poisoning him. So you would be going up to kill him by injecting some of the poison in him, and then the more you inject him with poison, the weaker he gets to like eventually like fall.
If I remember correctly, you get a piece of Eden from Alexander the Great's tomb in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yes. It's like it's kind of like one of the last things. It's in his but yeah. So I just wanted to make a game about some of the founders of the Assassin's Creed because I think their stories are interesting. I went with the one that I thought would be the easiest to do. There are 5 others that I did not even touch upon. But this is my declaration against Ubisoft. The Ancient Saga, which is where we're at currently with like Valhalla, Mirage, and all of the other 2, could be so much cooler, if you ask me, if we just explored the origins of the Creed a little bit more. You have the steps to explore more. They're just not fucking doing it, and I don't know why. Like a game with Alexio's grandfather, I can't remember his name. Leonidas? Yeah, I think.
Leonidas. Spartan General? King?
Yes.
Yeah.
Leonidas. Point is, he is the one who first used the Hidden Blade.
Yeah.
And it's the creation of the Hidden Blade. Even in Origins, we don't know why the Hidden Blade was fully created. It was just something that was given to you at the end of Act 1 of the game. You have no idea how it was created. You have no idea why. Ubisoft, what are you doing? Please. I don't ask for much in life. Do this.
It's true, he doesn't.
But yes, I want an Assassin's Creed game taking place in Babylon, and you fight Alexander the Great and his generals. And that is my pitch.
I've got a lot to say, so on it. Austin, if you want to go first.
I think it's a great idea for a game. It does help put in some, or fill in some holes that the Assassin's Creed games have left in.
Yep.
The only thing I'm going to say is this felt more like a history lesson of Assassin's Creed than it was a pitch for an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I didn't have much on the game itself because there's just so much history of Babylon.
Yeah.
I will fully admit that when I was doing my research into this while we were writing, I didn't know that Alexander the Great took over Babylon after its fall. Like the fall of Babylon was way longer than I thought it was, and he came in at towards the end of it and was like, "This is mine now." I misread my facts when I came up with the idea, and so I had to change things on the fly. So that's kind of my fault there. So I don't have as much as I wanted to. The point is, it'd be following some historical events of how Babylon fell, but I just did not have the capabilities of doing all of it.
Yeah. I'd say as a pitch, it's not a great pitch, but I was actually very entertained by this conversation. So I definitely think this is still a pretty good one.
Yeah. I do want a game set in this time, just because it'd be nice to have more set in time periods further back. I don't think this is one I'd be super excited about to play specifically. But also I wanted to say, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Order of Assassins isn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Your point of in my opinion, your complaints that you're playing of Alexios or Alexandra or Cassandra, is kind of moot because they're setting up what happened right before the Order became a thing. That's my thoughts on that. That being said, I do love everything else you talked about with your reasoning.
I'm going to throw in some stuff. The main story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I haven't really played this, and this is just going off what I got from the recaps. What they have to do doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the actual Order or the Templars. It is purely, it's the loop in the modern or the prerequisites of the game. So where the gods came from, the Eden and all that.
Yeah.
That's what Odyssey plays into more. The Ishtek, whatever.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah,
the alien stuff.
Yeah.
That's where Odyssey kind of fits in. That's supposed to like bring that into modern or into our history.
Yeah.
That's what Odyssey serves.
Yeah.
So you both are correct on that one.
Yeah. That's what, it's a precursor. It's setting up before the games.
Yeah.
So that was my thing, which is also why it's not really an Assassin's Creed game. He's not an assassin.
Yeah.
And I say he because I played Valhalla first, and I chose the female Ivor. So when I went to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I chose Alexios. So people who play Cassandra, I just forget that she... Also, her being the villain, it's in my opinion, is more badass than Alexios being the villain. But anyway. Yeah, do you have anything with, like, Cleopatra or anything going on? Because she is in Origins.
Not really, because...
She shouldn't be involved with it, because...
Yeah.
Because Alexander the Great's dead by the time Cleopatra is around, so...
Yeah. It's... Babylon, it takes place... because the way things are lined up, this whole story takes place...
You're thinking of Caesar.
Thank you.
Yeah, it takes place before Origins. But El-Tani is still considered one of the founders.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to work out a way... Like, the ending of the game would be, like, El-Tani being like, there's still people out there who need to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do something about it, and starting her branch, as the Babylonian assassin, and that would tie into Origins, because again, what I wanted from Origins and from all of those is to give us each individual like history of one of the founders, because from Assassin's Creed 2, it explained like it was describing each one of them is like one of the 6 founders and the reason why we got so far. Origins kind of gave us that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted more.
Gotcha.
Not just, we're moving away from assassin stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Overall, I'd say we got some pretty good information with this one.
I think this was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. I mean, and that's pretty fitting considering this is our last one for year 2 of the podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's right. No wheel spin for the end of this episode, because next episode will be our 2-year anniversary special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's not all. We're going to announce to you guys today that we are going to be doing something special. Since our anniversary in 2 weeks from, a week and a half, but roughly 2 weeks from today, when this episode releases, since our anniversary will be on Friday, we decided that for the full week, we're going to do what we're calling Not So Wise Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not just getting one special episode.
You're
getting one
2.
special episode plus some other stuff.
Yeah. So, on top of our anniversary special, we're going to have a Lore and Disorder episode. We're going to have a Top 5 episode. We're going to have a couple shorts thrown in throughout the week. All that leading up to our anniversary special. And we can't wait to see you guys there. Hope you enjoy everything.
Yeah. That means not only do you have to look at Spotify or wherever you're listening to this, you have to go to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
YouTube!
Lots of big stuff coming with YouTube this year.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff on there already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, just be sure to let us know down in the comments and in the poll whose Assassin's Creed game would you want to check out. And just be sure to like and subscribe to all of our stuff.
Thanks for listening, guys.
All right, I really need to try to do a leap of faith now. All right. Okay.
They just assassinated Krais. Oh, no. Thanks for listening to the 3 Not So Wise Men. Krais Baker, Jack Green, and Austin Michaelis. Shout out to Louis Trotter for the awesome theme music. Have a good one, y'all.